Hello everyone, Anthony here. So welcome to the Figma Beginner's Guide. In today's video, we're going to take you step by step through Figma, our main weapon of choice when it comes to web designing. So this is a powerful and user-friendly design tool that will help you create beautiful, responsive websites without any coding skills. But before we dive in, so make sure na kung wala ka pang account dito is that you just have to click Get Started for free. I would assume that you already have a Google account, so that would be more better and seamless. Pag wala pa, that's okay. You can just put your email here and password, then create account. Let's take a quick tour of the Figma interface. So when you open itong Figma na to, you'll see the layers panel which is on the left. Ayan, so kung makikita mo meron kang one-page freelance web designer portfolio and assets. So this is the panel that keeps track all of the elements na kini-create mo. Yan, so as you can see, yan, 'di ba may mga elements siya kasi may sample tayo, 'di ba? So dito naman sa kanan, meron tayong yung properties panel. So this is where you can change things like yung color, yung sizes, yung fonts and more. And at the top, ito, kita mo siya. We got itong yung toolbar. So with all the key tools like ito, yung shapes, yung text, and yung frames and more. Right? So we're going to start teka, i-move lang natin ng konti, no? So, again, we're going to start by clicking on the frame tool or just simply press F. Yan. And mapapansin nyo, on the right side, doon sa properties panel, meron tayong design and meron tayong pagpipilian na phone, tablet, desktop. And we're going to start with clicking the desktop. Yan. Tapos, i-move lang natin siya dito para, yan. Then, kung mapapansin nyo, yung frame na pinili natin is yung 40 pixels wide by 1024 pixels tall. So, ito yung magiging pinaka-canvas natin for the one-page website, which is ano rin natin to, i-stretch out later on. So, you can scroll to zoom in and zoom out, no? So, by pressing and hold command, so, that would be on Mac. So sa Windows that would be control, no. So press and hold command tapos pwede mo siyang minus if you want to zoom out. Teka, click natin ulit. Zoom out plus zoom in. Ako I would suggest or recommend using your mouse scroll button, yung mouse scroll natin, ayan, para mas precise yung zoom in, zoom out niya. Okay? Now, let's dive into some basic tools you need to design your website. Let's start with the rectangle tool. So, on the top of our toolbar, so pwedeng click mo to or you can simply press letter R. Yan, so rectangle. So, this could represent yung different sections ng website natin, no? So, you can resize this by dragging the corners and change the color and change natin yung color, no? Yan. Dito sa fill option sa right properties panel, no? So, and you can use yung eyedropper natin na tool by clicking this one para kopyahin na natin diretso. So, let's try to gawin nating 70. And ano ba itong size? Let's make it 80 pala. Sorry. 80. So, resize natin siya. Prepare lang natin yung for the header section, no? So, we also have, next is yung text tool. So, click this or simply press letter T. So, let's create a headline, tawag dito, yung navigation menu natin. Yan. Tapos, let's start with the services. Yan. Zoom in natin ng konti, no? Tapos, let's try to, 16. So, services, tapos check natin, this is Montserrat. Yan, yung font. Tapos, the font size is 16. Yan, kasi kokopyahin natin dito, no? Yan, 16, tapos naka-automatic siya. Yeah. Tapos, medium. Then, the color is, 4. Yan, copy natin. Balik tayo dito. Yan, yung fill. Yan. So, hindi mo medyo mapapansin yung color kasi nga, ano, eh, medyo maliit yung font, right? Yan. Tapos, next is yung after ng services, meron tayong portfolio and testimonials. So, para mas madali, we can simply control C or command C on Mac. Yan. So, pag command C, control V ka to paste. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa ating layers panel, and naging dalawa yung services, no? So, simply drag this. Yan. Tapos, ang next is, portfolio daw. Yan. Portfolio. Yan. Kasi pag in-enter nyo, iba yung behavior niya yun. So, instead, press escape. Yan. Tapos, if we want to have consistent distance no, dito, so you can press on Mac, that would be option, or Alt sa Windows. No? Yan. So, tingnan natin ilan ba yung distance nito. 40. That would be 40. So, move natin. If you press and hold together with Alt and Shift, yan. So, by 10 siya. So, let's have this 40. Tapos, there's another way to simply copy-paste an element by pressing this one, holding Alt on Windows, or Option, Mac. Yan. Press and hold, drag and drop. Yan. Testimonials. Escape. Meron pa. Next is, kung mapapansin nyo, the way that we're going to do that dapat is that, di ba, yan, ulitin natin muna. Contact. Yan. So, we would assume that we're going to create another rectangle para magaya natin siya yung CTA button. But instead, I'm going to, delete ko lang yung I'm going to introduce to you yung auto layout. So, hindi ko muna siya i-explain thoroughly. So, pasisimplihin lang natin. So, pagka-click natin tong text element ng contact, layo ko muna. So, simply press and hold Shift and A, or kasi pag ni-right click natin siya, so dito, yan, add auto layout. So, this would be similar kay Windows, Shift A. Yan. Teka, Shift A natin. So, kung mapapansin nyo, on the left side of our layers panel, naging frame siya. Okay? So, what we're going to do is that maglalagay tayo ng fill. So, kung mapapansin nyo, may white, no? So, hindi siya masyadong halata kasi nga yung background natin medyo light din. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to use eyedropper tool. So, make sure pagka-click mo, yung ating fill, eyedropper tool, kopyahin natin yung color. Yan. But, again, para mas magkaroon ng contrast, balikan natin yung text. So, make sure, pag nag-click ka ng isang element, kasi kung mapapansin nyo, may drop down na siya, no? So, naka-group siya in a sense. So, click mo siya or simply double-click. Yan. Tapos, let's change the fill or the text color to white para mas visible siya. X natin. Tapos, click natin to. Kasi pag nasa group ka, you have to double-click para pumasok ka sa loob ng mga layers, no? Double-click. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong 24 dito na horizontal padding. Kasi that would be the distance. Kung mapapansin nyo, 24, di ba? Nakikita. Ayan. Zoom in natin para ma-appreciate nyo. Yan. So, we have 24 horizontal padding and 12 vertical padding. So, we're going to do that. Ulitin natin dito. So, make sure nandun ka sa layout. Ito mismo, hindi yung text ha. Yan. So, let's do 24. Yan. So, kung mapapansin nyo, nag-extend yung space niya. And 12. Yan. Okay? So, napansin natin, meron pa palang corner radius na tinatawag. Oh. So, medyo may pagka-circle siya. So, dito yan. Ito yan. Oh. So, meron siyang corner radius na 24. And we're also going to do that. Yan. Yung frame, 24. Yan. So, let's double check if 40 rin ba yung distance nila. Oops, sorry. So, make sure yung button mismo. Yan, 40. Okay. while pressing hold option, yan. So, by 10, idagdag natin yung shift para mas bumili siya. Yan. Para by 10 siya. Okay? So, let's rename this one frame CTA button. Yan. Para at least mas ano tayo. At tapos yung kanina, yung rectangle na ginawa natin, let's make the name container. O yung lagayan, no? Yan. Tapos, para the first thing that we're going to do, or we would assume na i-group natin siya, no? So, we would be pressing itong buong layers by pressing and holding shift. So, we can do group selection. Okay? Kaya lang kasi ang concern natin kasi sa grouping is that madali siyang magulo. Okay? Madali siyang magalaw. Undo natin. Control or Command Z. Yan. So, instead of grouping this one, i-ungroup natin siya ha. Ungroup. Yan. Ang gagawin natin is i-auto layout pa rin natin siya. Okay? So, dito, make sure to nakaselect yung mga layers na i-auto layout natin. Aside from making it add auto layout, you can also, again, shift letter A, as in Apple. Yan. So, kung mapapansin nyo, naka-auto layout na siya. So, that's why it's very powerful to use auto layout, no? Para consistent yung layout natin. I almost forgot to include this first. So, this should be done before anything else, no? After makreate natin yung frame. So, we have yung tinatawag na grid system. So, para mas ma-appreciate nyo siya, make sure na iselect natin tong frame na to. Yan, yung desktop one natin. So, as you can see dito sa properties panel under design, no, may nakikita kayong layout grid. So, plus mo lang siya, click mo yung plus. Oops, sorry, may bad. Ayan. Okay pala, tama pala to. So, click natin tong icon. So, instead of grid, let's click columns. This is, kumbaga, standard to sa web design, no? And then the count, 12. So, bakit 12? Kasi, again, standard siya and it is divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, by 6. Kaya, flexible siya. Yeah. Tapos, we need to have that container, okay? So, we can have to yung stretch as live as is. So, it can be center or stretch. Pero piliin natin si stretch kasi it's more responsive, no? But we're going to, not going to discuss that right now. Tapos, yung margin niya, the margin would be the space, outside space from and left and right. So, 160. Yan. Tapos gutter, we leave it as is 20. So, yung gutter, ito yung distance between the grid. Yan. So, explain ko siya dito. Yan. Ito yan, yung 20. Yan, di ba? Continue to. Yan, 20 yan, 20. Yan yung gutter. Okay? Explain ko lang. Bali, itong grid system natin o yung layout grid, ito yung magiging guide natin to have a consistent layout all throughout our design. Okay? Simple as that. So, kung mapapansin nyo kanina, meron tayong define na 160. So, kung titignan nyo siya dito, 160 siya. Tapos, i-duplicate ko para makita nyo. And we have a margin of 160 left and right. And we have a content width, yung pinaka main container natin, of 1120 pixels. Okay? So, we're going to use this all throughout our design. So, kung mapapansin nyo, on the right side, meron na siyang, ito nga, naka-define. Okay? So, we're going to delete this. And pantay na natin siya. Ayan. Tapos, yung sa logo, actually, we're going to simply copy this, no? So, dito, para maging invisible ulit yung grid, you can press Control, yan, G. Yan. Make sure nasa frame ka. So, Control G. Yan. Tapos, click natin siya. Yan. Control or Command C. Then, balik tayo rito. Hand tool. You can use yung hand tool natin. Ayan. Para to move around our workspace. Yan. Balik tayo sa frame. Paste natin siya dito. Yan. So by using again our guide, yung layout grid, just have to make sure na pantay siya. So nag-i-snap siya doon. Dito, this one. Okay, so that's it for our header section. Before pala we continue yung designs for the hero section and for the following sections, is bigay pala ako ng konting tour regarding dito sa ating one-page freelance web designer portfolio. Alright? So as you can see, dalawa yung frame natin dito. Actually, yung nasa right side na frame natin, yung assets, dyan manggagaling lahat ng mga asset na gagawin natin dito sa exercise on the left frame. Okay? So dito, again, meron tayong header. Nakikita natin on the left side sa layers panel yung mga pangalan, yung mga groupings, no? And we have the hero section, we have the services portfolio, mga sample lang naman yan, testimonials, contact us, and yung footer. So, yeah, I hope you can just have to focus to follow along. At tinanggal ko pala yung video ko kanina lang para at least mas makapag-focus tayo dito sa ginagawa nating exercise, no? Now, for the hero section, ayan, teka, lapit natin ng konti itong frame para at least, and if you want to check the distance, press and hold yung option K-Mac tapos Alt K Windows, no? So, I guess, gawin natin 20 lang para at least mas malapit yung ano. And hand tool, zoom in natin ng konti. Yan. So, we're going to create another rectangle. So, make sure nandito ka sa frame na to ng desktop yung ginagawa natin. So, 1440. Yan. Move natin ng konti sa taas. Tapos, we're going to expand the height up to 720. Yan. Para sakto, you can go back to dito sa properties panel and define 720 pixels para sa height. Yan. So, pareho na sila. And for the color, so again, sa fill, para makuha natin yung exact na color o yung hex code, yeah, so just have to click this. Yan, eyedropper tool. Yan. So, yan yung white na ginamit, no? Okay. So, dito, nga pala, Wapmates, tawag dito, yung sa header section, di pala natin siya na-group, no? So, let's group this. Yan. So, this one, Control G or Command G, group natin. Then, let's rename this to header section. Yan. So, hanggat maaari, if you can be organized in your work, much better kasi like pag dumami na yung layers, mas madali rin naman maghanap, no? So, yun. Tapos, dito, gawin natin to yung caption o yung subtitle sa taas, no? So, let's have a text here. Hi, I'm Aaron. Oops, copy na lang natin yung ano, yung emoji na wave. Okay? Tapos, just have to make sure na, ayan. So, Montserrat siya, semi-bold 20. Yan. So, inadapt niya na pala, no? Ang hindi na lang pareho yung color. So, the color should be here. Copy-paste na lang natin para mabilis. Fill. Yan. Okay? Tapos, by using our layout grid as a guide, yan, lagyan natin siya dito sa ano. Oops. Sa dulo. Right? Ito palang ano yung rectangle. This is container. Yan. Tapos, next is for the headline. Copy na lang natin para mabilis, no? Copy. Tapos, balik tayo dito. Press letter T. Tool. Yan. Kung mapapansin nyo, actually kasi pag kiniklik ko to, kinakopy niya, ina-adapt niya pati yung font size, yung font weight, yung line height. Ayan. And everything else. Ayan. So, dito, lagyan natin sa left side. Tapos, i-drag natin para same sila. No? Ayan. Gawin na lang natin to. This guide. Then, we want to double check ano ba yung distance nung heading sa caption sa taas. Yan. So, by pressing Alt, yeah. So, we have 16 pixels. Taas natin. Next is for our text. Copy natin. Dito, text. Yan. So, in-adapt niya rin niya, regular 18, 170%. Ayan. So, para mas ma-appreciate niyo yung line height, no? So, yan, line height. Yan. So, adjust natin to. So, usually, pag sa line height, by 10 ang adjustment, no? So, you would see another unit na ginagamit, si EM or si M. Like, for example, kung sa percentage, this is 170%. And EM, that would be 1.7. So, 1 decimal point lang siya. So, for mga body text or paragraph, ideal would be like 1.3 to 1.7 or up to 1 depende, 1 point depende sa font talaga na ginagamit, no? So, dito parang 170% is, readable na actually. Don't have to overdo it like, 200%. Masyado na siyang malayo, oh, yan, 'di ba? So, 170 is okay. Actually, even 160 puwede rin, eh, pero for me kasi masyadong dikit. So, 170 is, good. Tingnan natin yung distance. Yeah, 16 din. Now, for the call to action button, ganito yung ginagawa ko na process para mas mabilis, no? So, instead of doing another, let's work together CTA button, so pwede kong gawin is kunin ko yung nandito sa taas. Copy natin. Ay, click-click nyo lang siya. Ayan. So, ito pala rename natin para mas madaling makita. Navigation menu. Ayan. Ayan. So, make sure na ito. Ayan. Copy natin yung CTA button. Tapos, punta ka lang dito sa section na to. Paste. Ayan. Move natin. So, hangga't maaari mas maganda na naka-ano siya, naka-stack siya ng ayos. Okay? So, tingnan muna natin yung distance. This is 32 pixels. And so, kung mapapansin nyo, pantay naman siya dun sa left side. 32. Ayan. Tapos, copy natin to. Tapos, let's double check if do they have the same, kasi ang alam ko yung ginawa ko dito mas wider yung padding niya, no? So, double check natin. So, dito gumamit tayo na sa horizontal 32, sa vertical 16. 32 to 16 ba? Kasi kung mapapansin nyo sa tingin pa lang, di ba? Medyo tight siya. So, let's double check. Yeah, make sure na sa CTE button ka na auto layout element 32. Yan. Tapos, 16 sa vertical. Yan. Okay. Then, let's organize this. So, 1, press and hold shift. Shift, shift. Then, Command G on Mac or Control G sa Windows. Yan. So, kung makikita nyo yan. Naka-group 1. So, let's, content and CTE button. Ayan. So, we're good. For the image, if you want to upload an image inside Figma, well, actually, like, pwede mo siyang i-copy anywhere in your operating system. And you can also upload. Though actually, ako, mas ginagawa ko madalas talaga copy-paste, or you can also check doon sa mga, ito merong plugins kasi na tinatawag si Figma, no? Like, for example, yung mga tawag dito, mga stock photos, if you want to download for free, ayan, pwede kang gumamit. Yeah. Yan, for example lang naman. So, yeah, for example, ito, this one. So, yan, lalabas siya dyan. Then, you can adjust everything, anything you want to adjust. Yan. In-introduce ko lang, pero we're not going to focus on this. Yan. So, exit na natin to. So, in this case, i-copy natin yung image na ginamit natin dito. So, Command-C or Control-C. Tapos dito, punta ka sa frame. Tapos double-click mo lang. Tingnan natin. Just have to make sure. Ah, okay, teka. Kanina kasi what happened? Ni-replace nung image no? So, nag-a-undo lang ako dito, Wapmates. Natin. Yung container kasi nawala. Pinalitan ng image kanina. So, you just have to be careful where are you going to paste the image, okay? And so, ilabas muna natin siya dito. Control V, paste. Ayan. Kaya lagi niyong titignan yung layers panel on the left side. Yan natin. So, dapat nandito siya sa ano. Tama naman kasi naka-groupings na pala to. Ayan. So, ano natin. So, let's turn on yung grid. Yan. So, pinantay ko na to para sa inyo. Ayan. Just have to be careful. Ayun. So, let's see. Double check. Yeah. They are similar. Okay. So, dito, since we're out of frame, we need to expand the height. All right. So, before we start, well, most likely tapos na tayo dito sa hero section pala. Before we proceed sa services section, nakalimutan ko din na i-organize yung previous section natin yung sa hero. No? So, as is, press and hold shift. Yan, click nyo to. Then, either right-click, group selection, or Command G, or Control G sa Windows. Yan. Tapos, let's name this hero section. Yun. So, next, we're going to extend it now. Ito, yung frame. And let's give more room. Yan. Tapos, we're going to make another rectangle shape. Press R. Natin to. Double check natin ano yung height. Yeah, 632. So, 1440, 632. Let's pantay natin. And for the color, click fill, eyedropper tool. Yeah. Para makuha natin yung exact blue na ginamit, yung hex code. Yan. Tapos, ang gagawin ko, usually ginagawa ko nga, adapt hanggat maaari doon sa mga previous sections na ginagawa, no? So, click ko to, double click, click lang ng click hanggang pumasok ko doon sa groupings, no? Control C or Command C, balik ka dito, paste natin siya. Tapos, palitan muna natin yung fill. Let's make this white. Then, what I offer. Tapos, just have to make sure na alignment. No? Yan, gitna. Double click mo lang yan. Then, let's double check. So, this is 40, 130%. So, 40. Actually, nasa default naman ni Figma to, yung mga sizes. Yan. So, para siyang H2. No? 130, yeah. Okay na. Tapos, yung gagawin nating padding for the top and bottom nitong natin to. Let's make this 100. Tapos, if we want to position it in center, ito lang. Align horizontal centers. Yan. Then, next is yung text. Yan. Gayahin natin to. O nga pala, if you want to directly go over to the specific element, you can press and hold Command or Control sa Windows. Yan, para makita niya agad. Para dumiretso siya doon sa loob ng group elements. Control C, Command C. Balik ako dito. Hand tool. Yan. Let's make this white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Align. Middle align. Yan, tapos copy natin to. So this is Open Sans regular 18 font size, 170%. Well, actually hindi masyado nagmamatter pero sa responsive kasi magmamatter yan yung line height. Copy natin siya. Yan. Tapos double click nyo lang to. Yan, para maging wide. So as far as I remember, 16 yung ginamit dito. So I would assume 16 for consistency, no? Yan, 16 nga din. 16. So, 42. Naka-press ako ng Option Shift. Yan. 16. Then, let's make this middle align. Okay, yan. Tapos, next is for the services list. Yan. So, let's double check ano yung properties nung box na ginamit, no? So, this is 360 by 269. So, let's use yung grid natin. Yan. Rectangle shape. So, 260 by 369. Sorry. 369. Mali. Baliktad. Sorry. 360 by 269. 360 pala. 360, 269. Yun. Tapos, kung mapapansin nyo, meron siyang corner radius, no? Medyo may pagka-curve yung ginamit. Ayan. So, for us to better see it, ayan, no? Curve. So, double check natin yung container. So, meron siyang 12 na corner radius. Ayan. Natin to. 12. Ayan. Tapos, let's double check yung distance nito. So, it has a 64 pixel distance dun sa subheading or text. Yan. So, dito ngayon 80 siya. So, 2, sobra. 64. Tapos, meron tayong 160 dito, no? Yan. Right? Tapos, for the icon, yan. Actually, pwede nyo nang dukutin dito mismo sa pinaka-sample, eh. Double-click nyo na i-double-click hanggang pumunta kayo doon sa, ayun, yung icon, no? Copy nyo lang. Tapos, let's check yung distance niya. So, 48. Yan. Gigitna mo lang naman siya, eh. Yan. Oops. Yan. Double check natin. 48. Next is yung web design. Yan. So, semi-bold, 24 siya. Let's try. Web design. Tapos yung color niya, yung 444. Okay? Tapos gayahin natin. Lagi kong madalas sa mga groupings kaya lagi ako nagko-command or control sa Windows para diretso lagi. So 12 ang distance niya. Just have to ensure na nakagitna siya, no? So ito na lang. Oops, sorry. Hindi pa siya gigitna dun sa element kasi hindi pa siya nakagroup. So mamaya, ano natin. 8, 7, so 12. Next is yung mga text. As far as I know, this is 16. Yeah, 16, 170%, tas yung color niya 76, 7676. Check natin. Space. And 12 nga ba? Yeah, 12. Tapos, gitna natin ng konti, no? Ayan. So, hindi siya magiging perfect na gitna. Ayan. Tapos 48, ayan. So, sakto. Ayan. So, gayang-gaya. So, pag may mga ganito kang situation, before you copy-paste the whole elements, yan, ano natin to? Ito is container. Ito yung pinaka-main container natin ng services section. So, another container. Tapos, ito, tingnan natin. Para naka-organize tayo. Sak natin. Tapos, web design. Ayan. This one. Click, shift. Ayan. Hold nyo lang. Tapos, control G or command G. Ayan. Naka-group na siya. So, let's rename this service 1. Same ba to na ginawa ko dito? Ayan. Services 1. So, para madali, press and so while nandun ka sa groupings, no? Press and hold option or alt. Sorry, isa pa. Ito pala dapat. Yan, another one. Yun. Tapos, copy lang natin to. So, make sure lang, double check nyo lagi yung kung saang element ka nakatutok mo. Ayan, yung icon. Delete mo na lang to. Yun. Oops, kulang. Adjust natin. 48. Just want to, tama ba to? 45 talaga siya. Okay. So, may tama ba yung size dito? 64 naman siya. Adjust na lang natin ng konti. Na naman problema. Ayan. 12. 12. Okay. Tingnan natin yung original. Adjust natin para 38. Yeah, 12. Tapos, let's rename this to SEO optimization. Let's ensure na nakagitna sila. Ayan. Dito, improve, copy, paste, adjust. Then, align horizontal centers. Yan. So, okay na tayo dun sa SEO optimization. Content strategy naman tayo. Double click. Yan. So, just want to make sure. Paste. 41. Adjust natin. 48. Siguro dito rin. Yata na-adjust. Yan. Hindi ko napansin. Tapos, 12. Tama naman. So, content, strategy, escape, align horizontal centers, copy, paste. Yeah, so services section is done. But before that, yeah, let's organize it. Okay. Let's group this into service section. Control G, yeah, Command G. Services section. Linisin lang natin, no? Yeah, that's it. Next section, portfolio. Okay? So, what we're going to do is, para mas mabilis, no, yung proseso, is we tend to copy kung ano yung, since we have a similar layout, we're going to copy yung nasa services section. No? So, V. Yan. So, ako i-drag and drop ko na lang siya while holding yung option key. Tapos, sa Windows, that would be Alt. Okay? Tapos, adjust natin. Since it has a different color, tanggalin ko lang muna yung grid, yung layout. So, punta ako sa container. Gayahin ko yung kulay. Eyedropper tool, letter I. Yan, shortcut. Yan. Tapos, para hindi tayo malito, no? So, let's make this, let's rename portfolio section. Tapos, portfolio 1. Copy ko na lang siya. Portfolio 2. Delete na lang muna natin kasi para mas mabilis. Yan. Tapos, let's go back to this heading. Copy natin to. So, pag nagka-copy, then paste kayo kasi ina-adapt nyo na yung ibang mga mga property elements, no? Tapos dito, explore my recent. Copy. Paste. Yan. Tapos, 64, yeah, we have the same. Then, adjust na natin ng konti. Double check natin, ano ba yung height nitong sample natin. So, this is 942. 942. Yan. Again, pag dumadami na yung mga elements nyo, don't forget, pag may mga groupings double click nyo lang, double click hanggang sa makapunta kayo dun sa specific element. Tapos dito, select natin tong container, no? Ito, this one, the portfolio container, okay? Hindi yung main container natin, no portfolio section. Tapos, eyedropper tool, let's copy white. Yan. Adjust na natin. Delete na natin to. Tama, no? Ilan ba yung ginamit? 4 columns. Dinouble check ko lang. Expand na natin tong container. Yan. Copy na natin to. This is 459. Yeah. 459. Yan. 360, 49. Tapos, let's copy the image. Yan. Double click, double click. Yan. Makikita nyo naman dito sa left side ng layers panel eh. Portfolio image, copy. Tapos, lagay natin dito. Paste. Yan. So, natabunan yung ating dalawang text. Urong muna natin. Let's move this. And shift. Double check natin yung distance. 24. Ayan. 24. Yeah. Sakto na siya. And double check natin yung distance. Yeah, 24 then. I would assume it has the same. So, Montserrat semi-bold 24. Okay, iba pala yung font na ginamit dito. Sorry. Double check ko pala to, no? Hindi pala to napalitan. Let's change this. Naka-poppins kasi siya. Singit ko lang let's copy the properties. Paste. Paste. So, kinopy ko yung properties o yung style. So, dito, teka, iba pa yung color. So, let's double check. Gamitin natin yung color nito, yung 444. This one. So, Command Shift, yan. And it's 4. So, same goes with this. Yan. Tapos, gawin natin, market, research, solutions. Yan. So, instead of pressing ito yung enter, hindi kasi responsive to. So, it would be better, escape ko lang, adjust nyo lang to. Yan. Then, just have to make sure na naka-middle align siya. 24. Pantayin natin. Escape. So, let's double check. 12. Copy. Control A or Command A. Paste. Letter V as in victory. Tapos adjust natin ng konti. Para mas balance siya tignan, no? So, okay pala ganito. Adjustin natin to para pareho sila. Tapos, align. Ayan. 12. Horizontal. Tapos, 48 din. 48, yeah. Again, yung process natin para mas mabilis, no? So, double click. So, make sure portfolio 1. So, this time, Command C, Command V naman. V. And so, kung mapansin nyo on the left side, yan, nakopy na siya. Just have to make sure na 20 rin yung distance. Yan. Tapos, palitan natin yung image. Press and hold command. C. Baliktad dito. V. Yan. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, napatungan lang talaga siya. So, let's delete this image. Yan. Tapos, families for life. Copy. Paste. Gayahin natin. Align. Control A or Command A. Copy. Paste. Yan. Adjust natin ng konti para mas... Yan. Align. Horizontal centers. Yan. We're good. Tapos, drag and drop. Option. Press and hold option. 20. Oops. Natin. Yeah, 20. Tapos, Command C. Command V. Yeah, delete natin to. Then, Venture, Travel Hub. Control A. Command V. Tapos dito. Yan. Tingnan natin. Tingnan natin. Tingnan pa natin kung yan. Mas okay pala siya. Mas balance tignan. Tapos, for the call to action button, and again, instead of recreating that button again, let's just copy it. CTA button. Command C. Make sure nandito tayo sa group, portfolio section. Command V. Then, let's move this. Yeah, 64. So just want to ensure na naka-horizontal center siya. 64 and oops, sobra tayo. This is 100. Tingnan natin. Baka sobra. Double check natin yung ruler. Tama naman yung taas. Natin 64. Baka sobra yung container ko. 942. Yeah, 942 tama naman. Pero ba't sobra? Ayan. So yung height 56. Okay. Yeah pala. Now I know. So 3216. 3216. Magkaiba sila ng height. So 56 kasi. 52. 52. So may mali nga dito. So this should be 52. Delete natin. So, taka. Singit ko lang to Natin to. Adjust natin siya. Oops. Sorry. Container. Buwasan natin -4. 100 na siya. But again, gagalaw yung iba. 4, 1, 2, 3. Yan. So, just want to ensure na pantay siya. Yan. All good. So, that's for the testimonials section. Adjust lang natin. No, I mean portfolio section pala. My bad. So before we proceed doon sa testimonial section, no? So I forgot to change the color. Ito yung mga container nung services list. Yan. So press and hold shift. Command shift. Yan. Tapos eyedropper tool. Press I. Yan. Color white. Yun. So let's proceed. Then bitin na naman yung ating frame. So we need to extend this one. So make sure you click the frame and extend this. So mamaya, wala pa namang ibang nangyayari. Yan, sige natin. So since again we have a similar layout, copy paste natin siya. I believe this time this one. Ayusin natin. So services, kasi since they have a more similar design and layout, natin 100. Gitna natin siya. Tapos, oops, hindi siya pantay, no? Yan. Then, copy paste what my client says. Copy paste para mas mabilis. Oops, sorry, my bad. Command A, select all, copy, paste. Yan. Tapos, adjust natin to. So, this is 761. Yan. 761. Again, our goal here is to at least teach you yung ating mga viewers no how to use Figma's basic tools and yung interface by designing a complete one-page website. Ito nga, including lahat ng mga sections nito. Tapos, gayahin muna natin. Let's focus first. Tanggalin na natin to. So, extend muna natin siya. So, this is 398 ang height. Sumobra. Yan. Tapos, let's delete this icon. Let's use this icon, yung image, no icon. 48. Copy. Paste. And 48. At least na-adapt niya agad-agad, no? Tapos let's open sans italic 16. Copy natin. Text. Yan. Adjust na lang natin siya. Oops, sorry. Move natin dito. Ilan ba distance nito? 16. Okay. Oops, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi niya nakikita yung star kasi kung titingnan nyo dun sa layers panel, wala siya doon sa loob nung ano, no? Yung section. So, double check natin. This one. Teka, adjust muna natin. Ayan. Palitan natin to. Testimonials. Then, this one, nandito siya sa services, no? Sa baba ng stars. Ayan. O, ayan, kita nyo na, di ba? Kasi wala siya doon sa grouping, eh. 16. Taas natin. 16, tas adjust natin. Similar doon sa kinagaya natin, no? Then, align it horizontally. Then, we have this image. 16, copy. Make sure nandito ka sa group. Yan. 16. Adjust natin to. Let's delete this. Palitan pala natin yung ano. Testimonial 1. Profile, this one. Oops. Let's ensure na ito yung ano. So, this is 24. Let's double check. Oh, this is 18 and 140% ang line height. Copy. Control A. Paste. Yan. So, inadapt niya na rin yung property ng font. So, let's double check. Yeah, 48 then. Yun. Again, copy paste. Testimonial 1. Press and hold option or Alt in Windows. 20. Diba madali lang. Ayan. Next is ito, yung content. Adjust natin ng konti. Tapos, align, center. Ayan. Image. Press and hold command, no, para napapatungan niya. Then, delete mo tong isa. Copy. Paste. Yan. Tapos next, same process. Yan. Move tayo ng konti para same. Copy. Paste. Adjust natin ng konti. Yan. Center. Copy. Paste. Delete. Yan. Tapos command click. Double click. Yan. Select all, copy, paste. Diba? Ang bilis lang. Double check natin. Tama ba yung mga distance? So, we have consistent distance o yung padding for the top and bottom. Yeah. So, we're done with testimonial section. Second to the last section, yung ating contact section. Ayan. So, as you can see, wala siyang similar na layout na pagkukunan dito within the one-page website, no? So, i-manual natin siya ng bahagya. Teka. Let's try to locate this one. Yan. Tignan natin, ilan ba yung container? 908. So, let's create a 908. 40908. Tapos gitna natin. Then, adjust natin pataas. Let's copy eyedropper tool. Press I. Yan. Copy natin yung kulay. Then, let's start first with yung content on the left side. Yan. Sige. So, this one. So, dito natin siya kukunin. Yan. Copy. Paste. Yan. Align left. Get in touch. Let's open up yung layout grid. Let's show it up. 100. Yan. Tapos we have text Open Sans 18. So, yan. Kaya natin to. Yan. Text. Paste. So, let's double check 24. Then, adjust this one. Okay. Then, next is yung icon. Starting with the address. Yan. Copy muna natin siya. Copy. And mamaya na natin i-adjust, no? Oh, by the way, let's rename this container. Then, copy. Paste. Yan. Creative city. Yung. Gigitna natin siya. Let's double check in distance. Yeah, 20. So, right now, it's 24. Move natin. Tapos make sure nasa gitna. Yan, gitna siya. Okay. Then, let's group this. Press and hold Shift. Command G or Control G on Windows. Yan. So, this is address. Distance. Double check. 48. Tapos, what we're going to do is 26. This should be, taka, double check natin, no? Para walang walang dot 34. Adjust ko lang to. Yan, 24. Yan. So, hindi siya perfect map mates. Okay. Yan. 24 is okay. Then, 48. Okay, so let's go back here. So, press and hold option, drag drop 24. Let's copy the icon. And delete natin yung isa. Yan. This is telephone or mobile. Just copy the dummy text number. Yan. Medyo igitna natin siya. No? So, yun nga lang, 24. Right? So, kasi magkaiba ng size yung icon, so it's not the same as 20 and 24. Next, copy this. I-ano natin, i-round off natin siya. Yan. So, lagi niyong aalisin. Yan. 28, 24. Yan. Let's repeat this. Copy the mail icon. Baguhin natin to para kasi hindi pantay eh. Yan. Mail icon. Let's copy. Paste. Delete. Tapos yung details. Copy. Yan. Tapos expand natin. Yung gitna natin siya ng konti. And zoom in natin para mas ma-appreciate natin. 20 talaga siya. Yeah, 20. Next is yung stay connected. So this is semi-bold 24. So ang distance niya 48. I-paste ko na diretso. Sige. Pwede natin i-adjust to left. 48. Then let's paste the icons. Yan. Social media icons. Abang distance niya? 24. Yan. So, we're done with the content. Now, for the form. Yan, sige. Tignan natin. Oh. So, check natin. Yung container na ginamit sa form, yung box is 569 by 708. 569 by 708. Yan. Tapos check natin yung distance. Open up natin yung layout grid. Yan. Pantay muna natin dito. 160. Oh, it's 100. Yon. Tapos, yung radius, yung corner radius, is 12. 12. Then, kopyahin natin yung kulay. Eyedropper, letter I. Yung white siya. Yung. Sige. So, we're good with this. Tapos meron siyang ginamit, ito yung Open Sans na regular 16, copy. Tingnan natin, distance, top margin is 32, left margin 24, copy, paste. Oops, put lang natin yan dito. Just have to make sure na nandito siya, no? 24, 32. Yun. Yan. So, container natin. Yan. Rename lang natin siya. Actually, pwede nating i-group to eh. Yan. Press and hold shift. Yan. Para magkakasama sila. Group. Content. Yan. Then, let's go back here. So, tignan natin. Parang nagalaw. Check natin. Oh, hindi. Check natin to. Rectangle siya na 521 by 50. 521, 50. Tapos, let's double check yung distance. 8 and 24. 8 and 24. Yan. All good. Oops. Not yet. Eyedropper, letter I. Corner radius should be 8. Yan. Based doon sa pinagkukunan natin ng reference. Then next is 16. So again, yung diskarte natin, yan. Nagsamahin natin siya. Press and hold shift. Drag drop natin, press and hold option or alt on Windows. Then ano bang niya distance? 16. Then yan. So you don't have to do it all over again, no? So dapat dumiskarte rin tayo how we can make the process faster. And 16. At kung may mga tanong lang kayo, just let me know in the comment section, and so I would be happy to answer. Or if you have any more suggestions or kung may mga corrections, no, open tayo for Yan. Next, okay na tayo subject, your message naman. 16. Your message. Tapos this time, we have longer in height, no? 210. Para sa message na form, na field. Tapos, ito, yan, copyhin natin siya. I-weekend base kasi medyo mas narrow siya. Ito yung paggayahan natin. Copy natin siya dito. Paste. Lagyan natin siya dito. Double check natin yung exact 24 and 24. Tapos, type send message. Yan. Tapos dito, instead of defining yung padding ng horizontal and vertical, well, sa vertical, we can, kasi nga, 16. But this time kasi sa, tawag dito, yan. This time, since we want to occupy or fill the container, no, just have to make this width and naka-fix siya. Yan. Yeah, that's it. I guess we're done here. Yan. We're almost done, actually. Yan. Congrats. Before we design the last section, so just have to double check lang Wapmates, no? Yung mga container ng bawat sections. Kasi kanina napansin ko, hindi maiwasan magkamali, no? May mga error, very minimal actually. Like ito yung container. Iba yung height nito kanina eh. So, for you to double check, click nyo lang din yung container nung sample para pareho siya, no? So, one of the objectives here is to follow along kung ano yung exact na example na ginawa natin para at least mas madali tayong masanay, no? in terms of doon sa mga corrections. Anyway, group natin 'to 'no, dali. Hindi natin siya na-i-group kanina, eh. Yan. Press and hold command G, yan. So this is the form. Yan. Double check, no? So 104 siya, baba natin ng konti. Sorry, taas pala. Yan, 100, 160, double check. Yan. Okay, so footer section, double check natin. Ang container is 186 in height. Yan. So dapat sakto na siya, no? Yeah, 186, tama. Eyedropper tool, I, tapos click. Tapos dito, gayahin natin. Control A, C, copy. Text. Yan. Tapos, double check natin. Alam ko to is, 48 yung ginawa ko. Center, 48. Yan. Next is yung privacy policy terms of service. Copy natin siya. Paste. 32. Yan. Double check natin. 48. Yan. So, actually, ganyan lang kasimple. And, congrats! Double check nyo lang maigi yung, hindi ko kasi nag-group kanina lang, no? So, group nyo na lang, alam nyo naman kung paano nagagawin. And that's it. So, in just under an hour, wala pa siya atang isang oras, no? So, we've created a full one-page website using Figma's tool. So, na-cover naman natin everything from header to footer while learning the basic of Figma's interface and tools. Ayos ba? Ayan. So, if you found this tutorial helpful, so don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like nyo to. And if you're watching in YouTube, subscribe kayo dun sa channel natin for more design content. And siguro, coming soon yung mga no-code development natin and overall sa freelancing. So, I also love to hear from you. So, please drop a comment below. Tell me kung ano yung mga ginagawa nyo or any Figma challenges you're facing, no-code development, like sila WordPress, sila System.io, Go High Level, whatever. And you can even share your own website designs here. So, excited na ako to see what you are all creating. So, reminder lang to if you want to try to design yourself, so just have to remember na you can always download yung Figma file doon sa description natin. Okay? So, thanks for joining me today. So, keep practicing and happy designing. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.